As a survivor of soul-shattering and confidence-crushing narcissistic abuse, you may have falsely concluded that you are a very weak person. The narcissist convinced, rather brainwashed you into thinking that you do not have what it takes to live your life happily. But what if I were to prove you wrong? What if I were to show to you that you have more than what it takes to live your life happily? Let's talk about this further in today's episode. I am Danish, a psychologist and a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. In today's episode, we're going to talk about 5 positive traits of a narcissistic abuse survivor that no one talks about. Number 1, you are resilient and beyond capable. The proof of which is your survival against extreme experiences like manipulation and chronic gaslighting. The narcissist that you were with spent most of their time convincing you that you are crazy. Your thoughts and feelings cannot be trusted and you should give up on yourself. They uprooted your intuition and installed their parasitic voice in your head so that you follow the commands easily and they get to use you. They get to take advantage of you in every way possible. In my opinion, living in such an environment is similar to living in a gas chamber. When in that gas chamber, you suffocate because you can't breathe. Every single second you're gasping. When with a narcissist, you suffocate emotionally. There is no room for your emotions. You're expected to shut yourself down and you keep doubting yourself. But you outlived all of that. You survived it. What made that survival possible? You may think, oh, anybody can do that. No, you have been through hell and you found a way out of it, which is why you are here today. What does that prove? That proves you are beyond strong. I know you're tired of being strong, which is why I say you're not just strong, you're resilient. You're capable of building your life with your own hands. The narcissist, they do not want you to know that. They do not want you to find that out. They want to steal it away from you. That's why they keep abusing you. That's why they keep suppressing you. You need to discover your strengths and nurture your resilience, for it lives within you. Number 2, you are a very kind, compassionate, and an empathetic soul. Unlike narcissists who choose an easy way out, you chose the right way. The right way was not the easy one to choose, for it costed you your stability. It made you their enemy. It made you the direct target of their abuse, and it gave them room and a lot of space to exploit your good qualities against you. But you still did not give up on being kind towards others, for you knew what it is like to experience cruelty from your people. Your empathy, your kindness and compassion, all of them, they're not a curse. They have been turned into a curse because the narcissist that you were raised by or you were with used them against you. And then you thought, oh, I must be the foolish one here. I am the weak one for being kind. No, you just were with the wrong person. Your kindness is your gift. It's the highest form of expression of love. You should nurture it, accept it, and be compassionate towards yourself first. Your compassion that you extend to others is what makes you you. That's your core identity. The narcissist, because they couldn't have that, they couldn't take it away from you, they try to destroy it by convincing you that you are a fool for being this way. Quality number 3, you have a working moral compass and a living conscience, unlike a narcissist who is dead inside and who is driven by the idea, if I can, I will. There is no if I should, which is the gray area in between. You think about if I should a lot, which is why before doing or saying anything, you think about the aftermath, you think about the consequences. And if by any chance you say something bad to somebody or you do something, you make a mistake, where all humans, we make mistakes, you feel a lot of shame, which is what a narcissist doesn't want to feel or doesn't feel. They project it on others. That is what makes you a human being, to be able to reflect, to be able to look within. That's your one of the biggest qualities. To be aware of oneself means to hold space for growth. If you think you're perfect, you do not need to work on anything at all, how would you grow? Of course, you will remain the same size until you fade away. But that's not the case with you. You're always introspecting. You're always inquisitive. You're always wondering. You're always searching. You're always trying to gather more information about yourself, which is why you're watching this episode or listening to it. That is what makes you different than a narcissist, and that is very, very important for you to consider when trying to understand your personality and what you stand for. Quality number 4, you are a cycle breaker. You are doing something that nobody dared to do from the generations that came before you. They, because of one reason or the other, avoided facing the pain, the generational curse they have been carrying. You are the one who has chosen to break it by working on yourself. You are the one who sacrificed it all, but for good, for the greater good, for those who will come from you or for your children. That is what sets you apart. That is definitely beyond a good quality. A lot of people talk about healing, but those who do this work know how difficult it is to feel the feels, to sit with those images and to work with those memories and to release that trauma from within your body and to resolve those health issues. It's always going on. It doesn't have an end. It takes a lot of strength. And who has that? You. If you talk about a narcissist in this context, they don't want to do anything what is in there. They just want to keep it hidden, suppressed. They're terrified of it. But you being a cycle breaker, you being a chain breaker, you're willing to look within, you're working on yourself, you're trying to heal so that you can help others heal, so that you can fly away from the cages you were put in. That is what sets you apart. Number 5 and the last one, you, my friend, my dear survivor, are a giver. You gave so much to the narcissist who deserved nothing and only kept taking from you. But you still kept giving. You kept giving them chances. You kept giving them resources, hoping that will change them, or that's what they need. They're in pain. All of that might have made you think, oh, I must be such a fool for doing all of that. But no, giving is such a beautiful attribute. Not everybody can give. And giving is not always, and in all cases, codependency. It's through giving we learn to be grateful. And that is who you are. You are a giver. And you like to give, not to receive any admiration, unlike narcissists who only give to receive something back. You give to just see happiness on their face, to see them satisfied, to know that you have helped a human being. That is what makes life beautiful for you. And that, in my opinion, is a part of self-actualization. That's the highest state a human being can be in. You're congruent, meaning who you are without, you are the same within. Your outside matches with who you are within. There is no hypocrisy. That makes you beautiful. That makes you a strong person. It takes strength to get rid of all those masks and be authentic. You're authentic. You know how to be vulnerable. That is you, and that is what you should be proud of. That was it for today's episode. I hope you found it insightful. If you did, please make sure to subscribe before you go. And I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.